So overall, we are now into RDL for real now. First 2020 class comes out. Loaded as always. Now that shit go. Six Deuce in this bitch. What's up, Six, man? What's going on with you, my boy? You ready to show us that playoff run? What, no fluke, right? Let these guys know. They come to New York, they gotta better stop the ground and pound. Simple as that. The Redskins on here said they got something to say about that. Let's go. Overall, I thought this was a great draft, man. I put a lot of fucking work into this shit, and a lot of you guys were patiently waiting and seeing the work that I had to put in, and I think that should be testament on why I've asked you guys to support what I'm doing in this league by sending a $10 payout for 2 seasons, this season and the next season, $20 in advance. It's for a reason. We're trying to turn our league into a mini series on YouTube. So like the plan is every Thursday, that per se, we're gonna find a way to we got green screen. Boom got one. I think we gotta get another one. That's what the money's for. Trying to get some equipment for us to be able to do this stuff. So we want to better fit our podcasts out with the green screen behind it, playing the highlights of games we're talking about. We want to give a real NFL feel to it. We want to take this to a different level. There's a few guys in the league that I would like, somehow, some way, we're trying to find a way where you guys can fit. Like, take us through a moment. Like, Unc would be perfect for this. Imagine Unc with a camera on you in the process of having to set his game up and while he's playing that game. And you can see the emotions he's going through, the things he do, his rituals, all of it. If we can get at least 8 guys in the league to be able to do this, and kind of, you know what I mean, some of y'all probably don't want to put yourselves on camera and show y'all faces and all that, but audio is just as good as the visual, you know what I'm saying? Like, we can just hear your rituals, you know what I mean, talking about it. Like as you can see, I'm more invested in the quality of my league in the sense of the closest thing to feeling like a real GM, a real football. Like I get to do three things when I play Madden in my league. I get to experience what it feels like to be a GM, a football player again, and entertain at the end of the day. And I think that's what I bring to the table as a commissioner. That's why I put the work in I put in to be able to make the league the way it is. Not a lot of people can deal with a league like me, especially with a lot of editing going on and stuff like that. But we're trying to take this thing to another level right now. And with that being said, we are back into RDL 4. This is our 4th season of Real Draft. I thought the draft was fucking lit last night. Now, the players that I made, they had to come out high overalls this year because we were 7 seasons in, 8 if you count the season we skipped. When the rosters is already 99 all out and all that shit. You need these rookies to better come in higher than they would normally come in if we started a new league. To be able to match the match where we already at right now. The negative, just not starting a whole new league when bringing the Real Draft players in would be the rosters and getting these guys to still be special at playing them. Well, we saw that last night. We saw guys draft guys right away, and there's just nothing you can do about it. You got to play these guys. You know what I'm saying? So we could take you through some little shit, like, for example, I'll just take you through a team or two here and there, just to show you what I'm talking about. Here, right away. Saints go get Joe Burrow. Saints draft Joe Burrow in the 2nd round. Joe Burrow dropped too, bro. 2nd round. There was a lot of you guys out here that could have used a starting quarterback, franchise quarterback right now. But now that put Chris Leak in a bind right now. So now you got Chris Leak at 24 years old, who has made a playoff run, and then you got Joe Burrow sitting in the wings like, wait a minute, what do you do here? Or is Joe Burrow going to be a journeyman? Because I can name at least 5 more teams in the league right now that will need Joe Burrow. Like, come start for them right now. You know, just things like that. Good picks, man. A lot of guys got drafted, got richer. Some people got better. Some people didn't draft, and the computer drafted well for them. It was all types of stuff, but it was some dogs that came out. We expected Chase Young to go number 1. He did exactly that. He is now a Baltimore Raven. Isaiah Simmons, the freak of the draft, went to the Jaguars. Jaguars sticky and dry. He slid his ass up to the second pick.
Slippery ass motherfucker.
Slippery ass was dry. It slid up to the second pick and took. I'm just saying, bro. Y'all gotta, man. Listen, Isaiah Simmons is an Avenger for real. He need to be with the rest of the Avengers. You know what I'm saying? Like, he need to be over there with that linebacker core, that Avenger linebacker core over there, man. But a lot of guys, I thought the AFC East got better. I really thought the AFC East got better. And I like the NFC East as well right now. Like, some things going on over here. The trade was made. Still some sticky players on the block right now. Free agency was lit. It was all over the place. So we right back at doing it. Again, we slowed the league down a little bit. Now, for you guys that hear me say slow the league down, don't mean set your games up an hour before advance, because that's not going to happen. Trust what I'm telling you. Anytime I run a 48-hour league, it advances at 11 o'clock a.m. And we still got the 2-game rule in effect. So there's 2 games left and you ain't scheduled your game. You don't schedule your game by 7 p.m. in the first 24 hours. Don't even think about scheduling your game. If I'm available as soon as we advance at 11 a.m. all the way up until the next day, and you decide 2 hours or the night before, because we advance at 11 o'clock in the morning, you want to play me at 11 o'clock at night, I'm going to just put it in the chat. I want my fourth win. Communication is key, fellas. Knock these shits out, you heard? Now, with that being said, let's talk about the draft. You heard? So, everybody that's on headset, I got Hit of the Spitter. We back. The Real Talk crew is here. My nigga Booney is back. Let's all welcome Booney back to the league. My Real Talk co-host is back. That shit talking Gray comes from Tupac is back. Let's go. So, with that being said, we got a special guest. The Redskins head coach over here, sticky, slippery when dry, black ass in the building. What's up, Black? How you feeling, my man? Yep, he done slipped already. That's why we call him slippery when dry. That fast, he done slid the fuck off right now.
Technical difficulties.
Nah, that nigga rolling up. That nigga rolling up that sticky right now.
Now, a word from our sponsor, Sticky Wraps.
Sticky Wraps, right.
Sticky Wraps.
Alright, so now that I got Snake Eyes back, man, it feels good to have the guys back. My guys are back in the building, you heard? Let's go. So, man, fellas, what y'all think about this draft overall, man? How y'all felt about it?
I think it was great.
I think a lot of teams got better, too, man. I think a lot of teams got better. And I think this is the year of transition when we start, like, for example, you can look at my team and we still loaded, but as we just off 2 special players right now in the trade. As we getting rid of guys and plugging guys back in, those holes start to form again. So those guys that are top heavy with teams and all that, they're starting to get old. Trust what I'm saying. We are all going to want to play with our rookies more than anybody else. So we're going to find a way to put them on the field, and that presents a hole because they're rookies. There was a lot of changes going on in the league. So with that being said, people catching up. Now, the other thing is important before we get to the draft. You guys got to know that there's a lot of older players in the league that's sitting on X Factors and superstars and all that. Don't be surprised when you see them not on that. I'm going to go off of production. If these guys haven't played at a high level, they will lose their traits. You have to understand this. So you're picking these guys up out of free agency. I didn't do it yet, but you're picking these guys up out of free agency. For example, T.J. Watt sitting on Superstar X Factor and all that, but he hasn't done anything in 2 seasons. He's 30 years old, probably a little older than that. He will not have that trait. If I go through your roster and these guys aren't still playing at a high level, they are losing their abilities. So our rookies will unlock. So you won't have a guy who's hitting me up later on saying, yo, his snap counts ain't counting. What's going on? Well, we got too many X Factor superstars in the league. They're not going to let them unlock. So the more we start getting rid of these older guys, the better. And we're going back to my original way of RDL. Y'all also know after the draft, free agency start to pop. And what do I do in free agency back in the day? I bring in all the rookies that I didn't put on the game already. After the pro days start happening, we're going to have a whole shitload of guys getting thrown right back into free agency. So practice squads and shit is going to start looking real smooth. That's where I'm going to make those players at. Or I might go to, I might send them on practice squads. And what's going to happen is I'm going to go do it the old way. I'm going to come back to your team and go for needs, and we'll build those players. Or we do it in free agency, however it's going to be. If I put them on your, because I'm going to have to build them on practice squad, so then they'll have to get cut to go into free agency, and then we'll have another free agency draft at week 5. Meaning, it'll be ordered. It'll be, we will start with the team by record. If your record is terrible, you'll have first pick. The worst record, get the pick on down. Same thing, okay? And the guys that are winning will have the last picks. Alright, so you got some guys that I didn't put in the draft on purpose that's going to come out in these once these pro days happen. And then guys also know this: if you got a guy on your team and he does perform better at his pro day, his stats will change. If he performs worse, it'll stay the same. All right. Now with that being said, man, back to these drafts, man. What do y'all think about the rookie quarterback class this year?
Amazing.
The problem is this: how many? Are we going to see? I know Tua is going to start. Is that it? Like, we got some guys that went to some teams that already got quarterbacks. I guess they sitting and waiting, or either going to look to be traded, or sitting and waiting their turn, like an Aaron Rodgers per se. But when I get to the rosters, we'll start there. We'll start with rookie quarterback first. We'll drop the NFL. Quarterbacks. There we go. They got Anthony Gordon sitting in Cincinnati. Anthony Gordon was from Washington State, pretty solid quarterback. I doubt he's X factor, superstar, like that. I think he's a star, but I think he's a solid backup. Some of these guys that come out is really definitely backups right now. Shea Patterson a backup, Cole McDonald for Hawaii. Oh my God.
He fool around, start him. We know how the Bucks is. He'll do it with a rookie QB. I think he's gonna start him.
Them Hawaii quarterbacks and system quarterbacks, man. They throw for 7,000 yards a year out there in Hawaii and all that. But this is a Cole McDonald, man. 75 overall, 89 speed, 89 acceleration, low power 90, high 80s, and everything else. This guy can fuck around and play. So is he gonna start him over Tua?
Oh shit, he took him and Tua, huh?
Well,
oh
Kelly
shit,
Bryant
damn
definitely
sure
sitting
did.
over here in the backup role as Drew Lock starts to diminish and loses his traits and shit. Kelly Bryant sits over here at the backup. Honestly, I like this pick. I like the DC here and Kelly Bryant. Jalen Hurts, as of last night, was the starting quarterback for the Ravens. How y'all feel about that shit, bro?
Get the fuck out of here.
Bro, he started this guy. Their game dropped. He was starting him though.
Oh wow. Hey, it's a playoff time.
Here's my thing. I don't see it.
He probably gonna rotate him. I don't see it staying on.
But again, if you got two quarterbacks, you don't have a starter. I can see it though. Like me personally, I'm starting Lamar Jackson. But here you go. Jalen Hurts can play in your wildcat packages and all that. You can, prevent Lamar from taking all them damn hits all the time. And you can kind of, at 29 years old, Lamar needs to start developing into more of a passer now. Even though he still has all his abilities to do everything he still can do. But this guy can take a lot of pressure off of him as far as taking those hits. Like you need a first down right now out of the packages that the Ravens run. This guy is not bad to do it. Steve Montez, if he's not going to be the starter in Minnesota, I like this quarterback a lot, bro. Like I thought he was definitely a starter. 88 speed, 88 acceleration. You don't got to start him right away at 77 overall, but you can definitely build him into being a starter over here. Like I can see this guy developing behind the quarterback Cartwright from Ohio State. I can see him building behind him, and then eventually taking that starting job. Justin Herbert is in Pittsburgh. Now this is a starting quarterback right here that's sitting on a bench behind Paul Henry. I don't really see him getting any burn. In my opinion, I don't know if you guys agree with me or not. I would completely see him trying to put him on the block.
Oh, Henny?
Yeah, not Henny. Me personally, I'm keeping Henny. I mean, you gotta keep Henny. Justin Herbert. Henny only 27 at the most right now. Justin Herbert, though, can start right now. Like, he got trade value in this league right now.
Yeah, Henny only 26 and he signed. He ain't going nowhere.
He ain't going nowhere at 26 years old. Jacob Eason is sitting over there on the Browns roster as a backup right now. I don't think I really don't see him taking the spot over the quarterback over there right now.
Browns like quarterbacks, that's all.
Yeah, he loves quarterbacks. So
matter of fact, you know, he got Herb, Tyler, and Joey Burrows.
Right.
He got 2 other QBs over there.
So he's 3 deep again, that quarterback over there. He drafted another one.
He keep QBs.
Jordan Love is one of the sleeper quarterbacks in this league. This is a bona fide starter, flat out, and I don't know why the Panthers drafted him. I guess it was just, you know what, I'm just gonna pick the next available player. But this is what I would like to see. I'm gonna be honest with you. Somebody like the Bears. If I was to just go through some teams real fast, the Bears will be a great spot for Jordan Love to come right in and start right now. Deshaun Watson hasn't had a good career here at all. He almost Jameis Winston for sure. I mean, this guy has thrown more interceptions and touchdowns in the last 4 seasons. It's time for him to, you know, talk it up, bro. He didn't pan out, didn't work over here in Chicago at all. You got Alex Pound on your roster, but Jordan Love, man, I would give up a pick for Jordan Love right there, bro. And if you watching it live, bro, just think about what I'm saying right now, man. Like, if you got Alex Pound, but then Jordan Love comes right in right now, he's just as fast as Deshaun Watson. You can get all the shit on him that you got on Deshaun Watson. And you got a bona fide franchise starting quarterback from here on out to the end of the road draft. I think you need to bust that move, man. I can't tell you how to manage the team, but Deshaun Watson, it just didn't work. He ain't paying out for you. And you picked up a great receiver in free agency in Hines Ward. It's time to get somebody with that type of arm that can throw that thing down the field and stretch the field for you. Even though you play methodical West Coast football, you check downs, you throw quick routes, but you take those shots with a 97 throwing power quarterback. That's just my opinion, my boy. Let's get back to the NFL and this quarterback right now. So Jordan Love, man, hopefully Herbert and Love, somebody looking at. Even Joe Burrow. My question is, does Joe Burrow test this guy, Chris Leak, for the starting job over here in New Orleans?
I think so.
Chris Leak coming off one of the worst seasons the Saints had in a long time.
I think he was looking to trade Chris Leak. It's probably contract time for Chris Leak. You ain't gonna pay Chris Leak. You got Joe Burrow sitting right there.
Right. So I like Joe Burrow, man. He dropped. Now Joe Burrow slid to the second round, which I kind of figured one of these type of quarterbacks, a couple of them would do that. But Joe Burrow is a flat-out starter in this league right now, bro. Like, I think you bring him in, go ahead and start him. I mean, you got a quarterback that already got 91 medium through accuracy and 90 deep accuracy, 89 on the run. He's ready to go right now. You can plug and play him and just move into your future with him, man. So then if Chris Leak is on the block, there goes another quarterback that you can go look at as far as somebody that you can trade for the Bears. A couple other spots in here that can use quarterback teams that can use quarterbacks.
I think the Cardinals.
Cardinals, yeah.
They could use an upgrade.
Definitely upgrade. Now Jake Fromm should be 20 years old, and we should change that now.
Huh?
We had an argument about Jake Fromm. Jake Fromm been a 4-year starter. I like this. I mean, I guess you need a backup quarterback. He doesn't really fit the Colts system, but honestly, the coach got fucking nothing but dogs at receiver that can get up and stretch the field and all that. But this guy is a field man. He's a game manager. Like, he ain't gonna make the mistakes. He ain't gonna go out there and lose your game. But I don't think he can win you ball games if you need him to win it. And I think that's what his problem was in real life, and that's gonna follow him. He's always gonna be a solid backup. So I'm not mad at this pick at all. But I was fighting between, does Jake Fromm come out superstar or star? But then you gotta think about it. A superstar can make plays and win games himself. I just didn't see him do that over his career. Although he played in the championship and the playoff 2 out of the 4 years he started, he still didn't do anything outside of managing the game, especially with the talent Georgia had. As you see, Jalen Hurts is actually getting a start nod over here. We talked about him already. All right, now Tua Tagovailoa did get picked. I don't know if he was the first rounder. Did he go in first?
Yeah, he was the first quarterback that went. I think he was the first round.
Yep, first round, pick 23, Tua. I like this, man. I mean, if anybody can do this right now, it's the Bucs. You know that. And what happens with the Bucs, if you give him somebody, especially a quarterback, that he can rejuvenate himself with, is a problem. And he was able to trade Bolton real fast to the Titans, and that's how you move, Harold Burgess. You go get that stud right away. That was a great fucking move by you. Why develop a quarterback when you can get an already developed quarterback in your system and keep it pushing? So that was a good job by the Titans, sliding all in the GM, DM the GM. You know what I'm saying? GM the DM, DM the GM. Simple as that. But Tagovailoa is gonna start right now. Hot nickname tag. Let's go. We ready to see what he can do right now. Simple as that. That's the quarterbacks. I don't think I'm going any farther than none of the rest of these guys, even though if they are in here, I did make a couple more, but we're not going to talk about them at all. Let's get to the running back section over here. How many backs came out in the first round this year, man?
Jonathan Taylor.
A lot of them.
What's your boy? McFarland. Jonathan Taylor.
McFarland, when it came in the first round. Jonathan Taylor definitely came out in the first round. Let's look at the landing spot for him. Now, Zach Moss was a top 5 running back for sure. He will be a backup, 1-2 punch over there in LA for the Rams. McFarland, to me, is in a great spot. Now, Anthony McFarland, listen to what I'm saying, y'all. When he run his pro day, I promise you, he'll run a 4.3. And that's going to turn that thing up to 95. Now, here's the thing. I like Anthony McFarland from Maryland. He's been a dog, probably the best player on the team outside of Antoine Brooks. But this is a good spot for him. And here's why. You go to the Broncos and you look at these running backs over here right now, and you got a 27-year-old and a 28-year-old. Now, Amari Braxton is all-world, and Doobie been a great, solid backup for him right now. But we're looking at guys getting long in the tooth right now. So sooner or later, it's the McFarland show. My question is, does McFarland take carries away from Doobie and become the number 2 back over here right away, or is he going to sit in that number 3 spot and he's going to sit in red shirt for a year? We got Hater the Spitter, the coach on chat right now. Explain yourself, because this, to me, I'm playing this guy right now.
He definitely going to be a plug and play. I have a system, and he fits right into my system.
I'm saying, I'm playing this guy. He's getting 100 yards a game right now because that 85, sitting at an 85 overall, that can get him into the 90s fast. You get a breakout message on him, and he's a wrap. Simple as that. And this is just start at 20 years old. He
might just build his XP and let him sit there after his pro day. So you knock up to 95 speed, right. Then you spend his XP. Right. I ain't gonna get too many more tips on here for y'all fools. And not just talk about hitting.
Wait for that pro day, right?
Wait for the pro day, let him go through the speed.
Wait for that pro day.
Hey, look. And then spend your XP points.
Right. Now, I like this running back though. First round back that went to a good team that will be productive. Zach Moss is over there with another runner over there. He got Eric Dickerson over there. He can fight for time over there too. J.K. Dobbins is a bear. I love this pick. And honestly, real J.K. Dobbins is going to take time from Gale Sayers right away too. But you always need a 1-2 punch over there, and Lava did exactly that. Lava always has a solid drag. Lava, especially now that hopefully he got some time to play again now. He played damn near all his games last year. And I think things is going to turn over there for these Bears right now. They're starting to look good. Had a great free agency. And
as fucking usual, Falk probably took the best running backs though. The motherfuckers damn near 90 overall, both of them already.
Spencer is the main running back in the Bengals nation. Edwards-Helaire comes over there as the number 2. Once we get a user over there, I don't know. I guess Spencer still holds it down, but now you got the 1-2 punch over there. Cam Akers as a Raiders, I guarantee you he starts right away. This is a starting running back, so he'll be a starter. I don't know what round he went out. What round he came out in. Second round pick 2. Yeah, Cam gonna start right away. I can almost guarantee you that. He'll come right to the Raiders and start. DeAndre Swift went to the Chargers, especially after they traded their running back last year late. Now they got a backup to Damian Thomason, which could actually push for the starting job over there too. So DeAndre Swift was the number 1 back rated coming out. But Jonathan Taylor is the dog. Jonathan Taylor literally goes to the Chiefs. Did any of you guys see him drafting his running back in the first round with his first pick?
Nah.
Well, he traded his son, Will Falk, traded him to the Dolphins. So he was left with just Holiday over there, Cliff Holiday. I could see him going after a running back, but I didn't see him going in the first round like that, high first round. Like top 15. Somewhere around that area, 16 or something like that. Yep, pick 16. Jonathan Taylor ran a fast 40. I think he's going to stand on that 40. I don't think he'll run the full day at all. I wouldn't. I would stand on that. This guy comes in and, man, I don't know. I think he's going to pick Cliff Holiday on the block because he also got the Kentucky guy who's all-world, played quarterback, receiver, and running back. Came out as a receiver, and he met the threshold at 94 speed. As long as he's not above a 94 speed, you can move him to running back in his first year. You got to do it within their first year as a rookie. He did. And once you make the move, you can't move him back. And he did. He's not the only running back that did that because Malcolm Perry from Navy also was a receiver that got turned. He was a guy that played quarterback, receiver. He played whatever they needed him to play at Navy, and he did it at a high level. And he also got moved to running back over here, where Saquon Barkley is now a Dolphin. Ward Dunn is now a Redskin. So now it's Malcolm Perry and Fred Teller's show over here. So we're not going to slide past the fact that Raymond Calais also got picked up by the Jaguars. Nice back. 84, 94 speed, 94 excel. Salvon Ahmad was highly searched for because usually in our league, the road draft, this guy ran a 4.22, 4.24 laser time in his senior year in high school at the Nike camp. So I think he was hurt. Something ain't go, you know what I mean? I don't know what the hell happened with this pro day, but I expected him to run in the 4.3s and he didn't. I mean, at the combine. So I honestly think that he's going to run his pro day, and that 89 speed is going to jump up to about a 93. I think Onk drafted him with that game because Onk knew he played on him anyway. I've seen Jungle had him 1 year, Onk had him 1 year. So Salvon Ahmad is going to actually bump up in my opinion. And I think then once that happens, the value of his running back goes up. So we got Rico Dowdy, nice little 92 speed, 93 acceleration from South Carolina. We got nice little back Dante Evans, 93 speed, 93 excel. But AJ Dillon was a steal to me. Jungle, hell of a job. We getting down here to a couple backs that I think is going to play. AJ Dillon, when you got Nick Chubb that got hurt for 10 to 37 weeks, lost all his abilities and all that, got older, not now off your roster right now. You needed that 1-2 punch and you got it back again. And we all know what Jungle did with a running back that's a bruiser. And what it did for him. So you're looking at a guy with 89 stiff arm, 91 truck. So we're also looking at a guy 247 pounds and ran a fucking 4.5. That's fast for a big boy like that, man. I mean, we got linebackers running like that, but that's big time speed, especially when he gets built. You know, take a couple breakout games to get him built, and once he get built and he get that arm bar and that bulldozer, good luck with tackling him for 4.40. especially when you got the change of pace back that can go to the house at any carry, anywhere on the field, and Lockley, and then you bring him in and can control the clock, the game, whatever the case may be. I see it coming. Great pick by Jungle. Hell of a job. Like that move. Now, Eno Benjamin is sitting over there. He's another guy I think that's going to have a better pro day than he had. And he didn't have a bad combine, but I think he's going to explode in his pro day, which will move that speed up over there. Levante Bellamy comes over here. I don't know what the Saints planning on doing with him. 81 overall. You got 92 speed, 94 acceleration. We all know what the Saints do with their running backs. So it's just a wait and see game. And Michael Piron, I love this pick for the Jets. Another computer pick. But Dale got a nice little backup to come in for DeMarcus Falk right now. You got Darius Anderson, TCU, Keyshawn Vaughn, another back on normal but solid running back. J.J. Teller, another back that was picked up, who I think will have a better pro day as well. And you got Suo, I don't know how to say his name, 6'3", 232. Honestly, this is more of a fullback type guy for me, but I love the 90 break tackle, 90 trucking. Especially when we got a bunch of small backs right now running around on our team. This guy brings us a different swag. Now he on normal, so it's going to be a lot of work. I'm going to have to really play with him to get him to be anything outside of being who he is. But you're not going to see the effect of the break tackles and trucking and all that until he develops into a superstar. And then Joshua Kelly, the Eagles picked up. I thought this was another good pick. Now this running back was solid. I think he came from junior college and he went to UCLA. Joshua Kelly. So we didn't get to see him for 4 years in college, but he's a really good running back. 92 speed, 92 acceleration. We watch him develop. That's the running backs over here. Any of these running backs y'all deeming to be 1,500-yard backs?
A couple of them.
I see a couple of them too. I see Cam Akers. I see
a lot of run heavy teams.
Yeah, I see Jonathan Teller. Surprised. I really think Salvon Ahmad will be 1,000-yard back this year. I think A.J. Dillon will do it. I think Jungle really going to buckle down and give this guy the ball. He fucked around starting him. I think Jungle understands his schedule and who he got to play and who he needs to put on the field. So he's going to have those games where he can actually ride this guy's back. So he's going to develop him real fast. Take notes. All right, so let's get to this receiving core over here. And let's look at, since I got you on, people like Reef and y'all, look at the ages. These guys right here, if they're not playing at a high level, you got some of these guys are going to lose their traits. So don't hit me when you see Curtis Samuels went from a superstar X Factor down to a star or whatever the case may be at 30 years old. These guys ain't still playing at a high level. They're going to lose their traits. You got to know that. All right? So y'all need, I'll try to explain that to y'all, try to tell y'all that. Y'all need to get it together and figure it out. So, because I will be going through these rosters. Alright, so Freddie Swain, man, Florida. Any of y'all Florida fans, I can let Gator fan talk to this. We all know who Freddie Swain is, man, right? I call him he remind me of the Ohio State receivers, KJ Hill, the kid that went, Terry McLaurin, that went to the
Redskins
in real life. This guy is going to catch the ball all over the field for you. And then the difference with him I like is he ran after the catch a lot. Now I know the Ravens are kind of loaded at receiver right now. I think right now he'll probably be more of a punt returner, kick returner over there. So we shall see with Freddie Swan. But this is a good pickup right here. Then you got Devin Duvernay from Texas that probably nobody heard of. But then the combine came out and saw he ran a 4.2. And everybody heard of 4.3, and everybody heard of. So we know Jungle, and we know how Jungle moves. He get a rookie receiver, that guy ain't gonna touch the ball. Period. So expect to see big things out of this guy at 5'10", 202 pounds. Jungle hasn't had a problem drafting little receivers at all with speed and letting these guys play. Brian Edwards, I know Mark throw the ball a lot, especially over the middle of the field, slants, and this is a perfect receiver to catch the ball. 94 special catch, but he can run medium route running 83 and short 80. So this guy will have 70 catches a season guaranteed. We shall see what that's going to do over here. Now, Chase Claypool was a combine warrior in real life, which allowed this 6'4", 238-pound player to be a 93 speed, 98 excel. He got 94 special catch as well. Definitely got developed in the short route running and the medium route running. But this is a dog.
Oh, damn.
At 6'4", 238. What's your plans with him, Hitter? I mean, Snake?
Oh. Man, he was just the one. I just went and just, at this point, everybody's team should really rebuild, even though you transitioning over. Like, you know, you can take some of the picks, just go pick what the hell you want, no matter where it's at. So, at 6'4", 238, he can go to tight end or wide receiver. We just gonna put him out there and just see what we can do with him. We're gonna move him around a bit. You know, I like them big body wide receivers.
I mean, he got 94 special catch right now, so your little 50-50 throw up right now is working in his favor. He's ready to do that now. I said, you know, a little bit of build behind him and a breakout message here or there, and you're looking at somebody that can become a household name at wide receiver or tight end. KJ Hill went to the Raiders. Again, this is another one of those guys. He's not going to burn you up and down the field, but if you check him out, short route running 88, medium route running 88. You know what I mean? This guy is going to move the chains for you, period. And you have to understand the receivers you drafting and what you got. Look at them all the way as a whole and see what you're dealing with. And when you see that whole, you know what you got. Like, this guy is a first down machine. Get him the football when you need first down. Simple as that. All right. Then you get to the Rams, the computer pick, Lavisky Shenault Jr. I love this pick. Another guy that I honestly think going to run a faster pro day. So that 89 speed going to jump up. I can promise you that.
Yeah, he can be fast. He pulled his hamstring.
Yeah, I think he's a superstar runner receiver too.
Is he going to do his pro day? Don't he got to have surgery?
Oh, I don't know. Did he?
I think he
said he pulled a hamstring.
I don't know if it was a hamstring. I think he got to have surgery or something. He got a core injury or quad injury or something. He about to be out for like 6 to 8 weeks, right. So he might not even get a pro day. But if he was healthy, I think he ran his 40th time with I think he had a core. I think it was a core injury, right. And he's about to have surgery. So it's going to take about 2 months. He'll be ready by the start of the season, so he might not get his pro day.
Yeah, because they deemed him to run a 4.4,
right.
A 4.4. So I can see that happening right now. I love this pick right here, Colin Johnson at 6'6", 221. Again, another guy, 95 special catch. This is a superstar receiver, one of those guys that I forgot to put on superstar. He started for 4 years as a Texan. I watched plenty of film on this guy, a lot, bro. And all I did was see him make big time plays, game after game, with a terrible quarterback and against top notch corners. He played well, especially in that LSU game last year. Even though LSU pulled the victory out. He was really balling out with him, so I can see him being a red zone threat right now and developing into something special for these Broncos. You already got Sheldon Ward, honestly unstoppable. Madden is 6'6" guy being able to go up and get shit too. Big time receiver over there for the Broncos. Van Jefferson, this was a fucking steal for the Dolphins. Late pick, Florida receiver at 94 speed, 94 excel. Again, 85 short route running, 85 medium. This guy can do it all right now. Good pick for the Dolphins. These receivers are solid. He also got Antonio Gibson, another speedster, 94. Solid receiver out of Memphis. Darrell Mooney, like this pick right here from Hero Burgers. We shall see. Hero Burgers there. He is transitioning from DJ Chark and the Bull O'Neal that he traded. You know, they up there in age right now. He did have a couple guys he drafted, but this guy comes in. He could be a special team for you for right now. Quez Watkins ran a 4.3. You got him too, another receiver. My thing is this, man. They great picks by Harold Burgers. Are you going to use these guys though? Can you get the ball in these guys' hands, man? Or are we just wasting guys right here? Kendrick Rogers, another receiver. Again, 6'4", 208. The coach told us he liked big time receivers. But with that depth chart he got right now at receivers, I just don't see how these guys touch the field. And right now, coming in at age wise, you just go overall with this team right now. Paris Campbell still here at 29 years old. You got Terrell Owens, Reggie Wayne, Isabella, and then you getting into the young guys. So he actually drafted 3 of them. But do these guys see the field at all? Like, we're gonna see it. Well, you know what the coach do. What's up, Marcus? You know what to show the Dolphins more love. But we gonna get to that right now. We're just going through the rookies right now. We definitely gonna show what you did as a complete.
Dolphins, you've been getting more love than any other teams. Everybody said they like what you came in and did right away, my brother.
Right away.
Like you wasn't around, but everybody been talking about the Dolphins.
Shogun. Yeah, Shogun, we waiting to watch you play, bro. You got 2 stud-ass running backs with Will Faulkner and Saquon Barkley over there. So we'll see, man. We're going to check it all out. But, again, yo, what you going to do, man? You got some good studs. At the end of the day, you pretty much telling me luxury picks is luxury picks. You can do whatever you want with this. Well, I know you. I know this ain't shit but trade bait over here.
I mean, you look at it last year when I did my draft, I drafted, you remember I drafted all my cornerbacks and receivers, and then once you see me rotate all them old DBs out, Lattimore or Woozy, I know you still gonna drop some people, and you ain't really go through my team and drop them 1 or 2 vets that you was gonna take off. So I know you gonna take off Darius Leonard, so I took care of that. And this be coming back up on my signing period for my wide receivers, and then some of them I probably ain't gonna re-sign them and let them just walk or get them up out of here. So it's just time to develop the offensive side. That's all. I generally went D-line and off and wide receivers this draft.
Right. Now, Jeff Thomas, it was a hell of a late pick for Falk right now, especially after trading Hardman over there. You would think that Falk was loaded at receiver, but he really wasn't. I mean, at the end of the day, Calvin Johnson's the man, and then you had Hardman, who was the other man. He got rid of that piece. Calvin was the only one left. You go out there and get another Hardman on the low with Jeff Thomas, 93 speed, 96 acceleration. This guy can catch the ball all over the place. This is one of my favorite receivers. Honestly, I watched him develop since he was in high school over there from Miami and shit. So this is a good pick. I think this guy gonna see the field early and often, especially since the Chiefs is only 3 deep, 4 deep at receiver right now. What happens to these Chiefs offense when you get over there and you look at these receivers? All right, I mean, Bo Rice, can he fill the shoes of Hardman? You got Calvin over there, Jeff Thomas, 93. Still got some speed, Timmy Walker, but these guys ain't proven yet. And these guys fill the shoes right now. Can they make plays for Patrick Mahomes, or is it the Calvin Johnson show? The jury's out right now. We should see, man. They not. I don't care about the speed. They're not as strong at receiver as they have been at all right now. They got a lot of unproven talent. They got some speed out here, but a lot of unproven talent. Can you plug and play? Simple as that. Get back to the NFL and these receivers. All right, so that's Jeff Thomas.
Yeah, they still got Calvin Johnson over there. And I already told you what he gonna do. He gonna go hard running the ball. Look at this new running back.
He's trying to run the ball right now. Work right now. That's their plans, bro. That's their plans. Stick yourself up 37%. I feel you. That's what I'm talking about. Now, Antonio Gandy Golden might be an 89 speed, 93 excel, but I took a gamble on this guy knowing that he's going to be a pro day guy too. 96 special catches all I care about right now. In the red zone, he's going to go get him. That's what I like. He ain't going to be a starter over there at all, but he will be a role player. And he'll get some run. What you say? Hey, are you talking to me?
No, I was talking to my daughter.
Justin Jefferson goes to the Texans. Now, honestly, fellas, I'm very impressed with this pick, and I'm surprised. What round did Justin Jefferson come out? Because this is a fucking dog. Like, this is a first-round talent for real. Let's see where he got. First round, pick 31. He went at the bottom of the draft, at the end of the draft, and he went to a guy that's going to throw the ball to him and get him on the field and playing right away. Especially with Tyreek Hill up there in age right now. Tyreek Hill hasn't had a great year in a couple seasons. Honestly, I haven't seen shit from Tyreek Hill since Rich the Barber had the Giants. To be honest with you, where's this guy at? I just lost him. Where he go? Did I find past him already? Where the fuck is Justin Jefferson? That's Van Jefferson. Justin, where you go? Fuck it, y'all know who he is. I saw him. You ain't gotta worry about it. I don't feel like chasing him.
He at the bottom. He at the last one. The last rookie.
Because I flipped the age and see if I can get him back up there. Pass rookie, all the way down at the bottom. Come on, Justin. Nobody told you to slide your ass down there. I'm not chasing this guy. There you go, Justin Jefferson. Alright, so as y'all can see, this guy, medium route runner. He can run deep routes. Joe Burrow's had fun with him all year. He's 90. He's a dog right now. Jumping 92. So I can play right now. He's going to be a threat over here. And the AFC South just got a little better with this receiver over here. So let me get back up to those guys on this. So, alright, so Michael Pittman at 6'4", 223. Solid receivers, 4-year starter over there at USC. I don't know, the jury's out on what he can do over here for the Chargers. Chargers got some good receivers already. Tony Brown sitting at for the Packers. I really don't, know too much about this guy, Colorado. His highlights wasn't bad. 90 speed, 92 excel, 90 special catch. This is a good receiver. I like this pick right here. I think he's gonna play early and often over here, and he fits the Bears offense. Like I told y'all, Lava like to throw a lot of West Coast style football, and this guy, he should have 70 catches easy this year. Hines Ward over there, I don't know. Maybe that's the 50 catches, all right? Tyree Cleveland, another Florida receiver over there. The Saints going to draft them Florida boys. He's going to get them early and often, so you'll see him make a couple plays. He is loaded at receiver over there. Jalen Reagor comes in to replace Hines Ward, because Hines Ward slid out of there. I definitely think this guy will go faster on his pro day as well. Tyler Johnson from Minnesota, good solid receiver, 95 special catch, 82 short, 82 medium right now. And Jerry Jeudy, the #1 receiver in the league, 88 overall. 93 speed, 96 excel. I think he'll run a pro day again too. But this is the best receiver in the league right now. He already played in the game. Let's see if he's any production at all out of him. Yep, 1 catch, touchdown. 1 for 1 right now. Okay, Jerry. CD Lamb is over there, and he comes right in the league right away. He's the #1 receiver for the Cardinals by far. And Donovan Peoples-Jones, another sleeper receiver that Jungle will do some work with, especially with that 97 jumping. And I love Lawrence Kager at receiver. 5 more pounds, he get a move to the tight end. But this guy is going to jump over everybody. 95 special catch, so he's going to jump out the building. Aaron Parker, another role player that probably won't see the field. John Hightower, the same. Denzel Mims was one of my favorite receivers, and believe me, if he was there late when I wanted to pick, I would have picked this guy. I think he's going to be really. Go look at his highlight for Beller. This guy is a dog. Again, I really don't see him playing too well from Mike. But any of you guys looking for a receiver, a rookie receiver with 94 speed, 95 sell at 6'3", go get him. Mike definitely trading, so go get him and plug and play this guy. I can see him playing for the Texans, somebody like that. Tristan Jackson, another receiver that was picked up by the Colts. We shall see. Just, the rich get richer. I had to pick, so let's get him. Aaron Fuller comes over there. And I like this pick from Reef because he got those 2 older guys with DJ and Samuels over there who's getting up there alone too, to not lose their abilities. And you can bring this guy in and plug and play right now. And you pay attention to him later on. Pro day maybe he might get a little faster, and that's cool. Now this guy was a dog for Tennessee early and often. Saints picked him up. I don't know. I like this guy, but I doubt he's gonna play. But T. Higgins, probably one of the 3rd, or maybe the 3rd best receiver, if not top. Gonna be fighting for the #1 spot at receiver over here. In the league coming out as a rookie. This guy, as you can see, look at him. 94 speed, 94 excel, 95 special catch, high short route running, medium and deep. He comes in, I guarantee you Onk starts him right away. And he's on a team where they run shot plays, so this guy's going to catch a lot of deep balls. Henry Ruggs, the speed burner. Already played his first game. We didn't hear nothing from him yet, but he's on the Eagles, man. I can see him really going to the Eagles in real life as well. Shit, you can't go wrong with this type of guy. You got to get him the ball early and often. So you got your baby Tyreek in the league right now, or Hollywood Brown. It's a special situation with this guy right here. So I can't wait to see what he's going to do with Henry Ruggs. KJ Hamler, the Penn State human joystick. Shit, we done made room for this guy. We done cut a couple guys, traded a couple guys to get him on the field. And honestly, I said Antonio Gandy Golden, go look at his highlights because he's gonna be a dog. All right, and that's the receivers over here. I'm not gonna spend a lot more time on it. We're gonna come back because I want to go through each team and see and tell you if they got better or they didn't. But we'll stop at tight ends right now. There was some great tight ends to come out of this draft. Harrison Bryant, along with Trey Ali, he got out of a trade from me. It's gonna be solid over here. Jared Rice, nice little pickup for the Lions. Jacob Breeden from Oregon is a pretty solid tight end to me. A nice little catcher tight end. But the best tight end in the draft right here, Albert. They call him O. This guy's a freak of nature. Flat out. 6'5", 260 with 92 speed, 92 excel. Ran a 4.4. So let's go. Will Cox is another dog. That's a big dog time player. I like him. Hopkins. We had some, just look at the receivers, man. We had some great receivers come out. Some of them blockers, some of them big time catchers. Sean McKeon can do both. Matt Bushman, another solid tight end for the Panthers. Charlie Tumupe-Pio from Portland, he's a pretty solid, good speed too. And Matthew Wilkerson, this guy played at his Division II school, Division I AA, played defensive end and tight end, so you know he's an athlete. Nice little pickup for the Redskins. Hunter Bryant for the Falcons. They needed a tight end over here. And Jawan Johnson was a receiver for Oregon. He also played for Penn State. He's from New Jersey, Willingboro. He's a good fucking receiver, but smart by Jungle to move him to tight end. Great job. This guy is going to be a dog at tight end. Desmond Patton, another receiver that got moved to tight end. I think another guy that help him out. That's another weapon for Falk, especially when his receivers are unsure. And you got Ken Winslow, who's probably the best player on this team, honestly, outside of Calvin. And then you bring this guy in. So now you want to go run heavy like he wants to. He has two tight ends that really good. So let's watch this offense and see what they're going to do with this guy over here. Jared Pinkney for the Rams, solid. Steven Sullivan, the Bills got two tight ends, bro. Steven Sullivan used to be a receiver. Moved to tight end over there in LSU to fit their scheme, and all he did was sit across Randy Moss's son and play solid. Kobe Parkinson for Stanford. Stanford always produced highly talented tight end receivers, and Knox got him. I think Knox gonna make some work with him. Boone got one of the biggest tight ends, nice blocker with some solid speed on him too. Bigger Belly always find one. And then Thaddeus Moss, man. Thaddeus Moss is going to be a dog. And Cole Kemet, this is the #1 tight end to come out, honestly. So he's going to be a superstar. He's a dog. And with that spread wildcat jet sweep game, I think this guy's going to play a big role over there because he can catch the ball down the field and block. So that's the tight ends, fellas. That's our show for the day. We'll be back a little later on today to break down teams, rosters, and what y'all did in the draft. Who got better, who got worse, who did what. Shout out to RDL4, the first Real Draft, season 7, I'm sorry. Real Draft, episode 1. Holla at me when we holla at you. Tune in, fellas. Rival game, AFC South rival, Colts versus the Jaguars, coming in about 5 minutes. Holla at us.